Legends.
CC, also known as Skate Fantasy.
Okay. All right. Then we got our host today.
OG from the Black Rider.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. Hey.
That's what's up.
Hey, so we about to get right into it. Let's do it.
We'd like to know a little something about Skate Fantasy. So how did Skate Fantasy get her start in skate?
Okay, so I'm an Army brat.
Okay.
So I moved all over the world, and then being in DC, Maryland, Virginia area, I just grew up skating with my cousin. And my older cousin would drop us off at the rink. And then one day, my cousin was like, you know what, let's just go skate and we're just gonna, have some fun. And we started just coming up with these little cute routines, but didn't really know about style skating. But we were doing style skating and didn't know. So flash up forward to older years when I came to Sparkles of Smyrna when I first moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived, like I said, everywhere. Texas, California, DC, Maryland, everywhere. So in Atlanta, I saw style skating. And I saw this one dude, and he was doing these clicks with his feet. Come to find out, it was JB.
Okay.
So I fell in love with JB. I was like, whatever he's doing, that's what I want to do.
Right.
And so I just started doing that and doing it more and more and more. And people used to make fun of me in the beginning. He would tell me, like, people are asking, like, what is she doing? And I was like, that's okay. I didn't let it disturb me. Had a couple people that tried to discourage me from skating anymore. Right. But I get it now because now I know the skate world.
That's it.
They didn't want me coming into the skate world. But I was like, oh no, I'm going to keep going with this. And I had another person that encouraged me. It was a guy, I'm not even going to mention his name, but OG skater, JB skater, and he encouraged me. He said, keep going. I see what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't give up. So, fast forward again, I got into JB skating. I was doing it for like 7 days a week. I mean, hard for like 2 years. And then being with the skate partner that I had, we just kind of built on that. And the love just grew and grew. And then I started going to skate parties more. And when I went to Ohio, I went to Cali, and I've lived in Cali too, but I never knew skate styles. And I saw these styles. I was like, oh, I want to do that too. Oh, and I want to do that. And then thinking back in DC, I would see people snapping, but I didn't know that was called snapping.
Right.
So that pushed me even further. I want to do that too. I want to do it all.
Right.
So that's where I just became like, you know what? I'm going to be that skater that does it all. I didn't want to stay stuck in one thing.
Right.
It's dark. And I just wanted to do everything. I like line skating. I like skating with other people, partner skating, Jersey, New York style. Don't let me get it wrong. There's two different ones, but I like all of it. And so with doing all of that, the love just grew and grew, and I came up with this name. Right. I was like, skate? It's like a fantasy skate fantasy.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. And that was way back when I was on Facebook, like all the time. Now I'm on Instagram.
Right.
At Skate Fantasy, CEE. And it just hit, like it just took over me.
Right.
And now I'm actually working in Sparkles of Smyrna and Sparkles of Gwinnett as their official skate instructor.
Great.
Wow.
So,
beautiful.
I mean, it's just like literally living in fantasy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what would you say the type of music that you like to listen to when you skate?
Oh, man, it's such a large genre of music that I love, but I love me some trap. I love some trap music. I don't know what it is, but I could be feeling down. I could be feeling like, you know what, I'm kind of tired. or I could be in the back, like waiting for a lesson or something to teach a lesson. And the DJ will play something like T.I., Jeezy, you know, something that just, you know, Lotto, like Cardi B, something that just get me going. And I'm like, gotta go skate. I don't care how I'm feeling. It just takes me away.
Right.
And like, honestly, that's why I go to Cascade.
Yeah.
I have to get my trap fixed.
Yeah.
Sunday nights, oh my goodness. I left with the biggest smile on my face last Sunday. Trap music just takes me away. I don't know what it is, but it you know, the right beat.
Right.
The right trap music to the right beat.
Right.
With my skates on, it's over. I'm lost.
I got you.
Lost in the sauce.
Oh, man.
Is there a certain type of outfit that you like to wear on certain days or anything like?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a question I've never been asked.
Yeah. We see you in a fashion.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It is, I like stretchy material because I can split, I can jump,
slide.
I can slide, I can turn, I can do so much in stretchy material.
Right.
But jeans, I see people wearing jeans, unless they're really stretchy or they're shorts, like, you know, some cutoff shorts or something. It just, it keeps me from doing what I want to do. I don't feel as comfortable.
Yeah.
So you don't see me in jeans as much. You know, maybe every now and then. When I'm working, yes, I will wear jeans, but when I want to skate, no, I gotta have some stretchy material, of course the shorts, and like cut off tops and crop tops, things like that is what I like. And I love my colors. I love bright colors, and I toned it down a little bit today.
I see you got to.
But I do love my bright colors and pinks and greens, and you notice my nails. I love my bright colors.
So, is it a certain skate ring that you like to go to more than others or something like that? Your favorite skate ring?
Well, okay. So this is the thing. You have the skate floor versus the DJs that are playing that night.
Right.
Versus the atmosphere.
Right.
Versus outside if it's safe.
Yeah.
Right? So I got all these things I'm thinking about on any given night. And in Atlanta, that's the most beautiful thing, is that we have so many rinks.
Oh,
yeah.
We have so many places you can skate every single day.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a day off.
Right.
We can skate any day. So I go to other countries, I go to other cities all the time, and they're like, we just don't have it like you all have it in Atlanta. I get DMs and emails all the time that people say, I wish we just had that. You know, I wish we could have a choice.
Yeah.
And some people only have one rink. So they have no choices. And that's why a lot of people come to Atlanta to experience what we have, because they don't have it.
Right.
So for me, personally, it's all these variables that I have to decide on which one do I want to go to tonight. But I will say my home rink is Sparkles of Smyrna.
Okay.
That's my home. Like, I just feel comfortable. I can come in Sparkles of Smyrna anytime and just know, hey, y'all, hey. You know, I'm just gonna have fun regardless. Whatever DJ, whatever the music is, whatever. I mean, we have the best DJs in Atlanta. Just hands down. We have the best DJs. But there's certain nights that I do prefer because I know I'm gonna get that mixture of everything, and I like that. I don't want to just hear house music all night. I mean, I grew up in Maryland, so I know about house music. I did that for years, right? I know about go-go. We don't play go-go that much in Atlanta. I wish we would, but it's just like, I don't want to hear a certain amount of music all night long. I want a variety. So, you know, and then to me, it allows other people to come in and skate to anything as well. So I'm thinking about other people, not just myself, not being selfish with the music, but like other people they may want to, enjoy some different type music too. They don't know what JB is.
Yeah.
They don't know what house music is. They just want to hear some good music.
Yeah.
So that would be my thing in deciding which one I'm going to go to. And parties as well.
Okay.
Skate parties. Skate parties depends on where it's at, what city it's in, what state it's in. You might get something different the whole night. So I may not go to that skate party. I don't mean any harm.
Yeah.
But there's certain parties that I won't go to just because of that. I can't do that all night. And then I don't feel that it was worth the money. I gotta buy a plane ticket. I gotta maybe get a rental car. You gotta get Uber. You gotta get food. By the time I do all that, I'm like, I could have stayed in Atlanta because we got a party every night in Atlanta.
Right.
It's a skate party all the time.
Right.
So that's what I love about ATL.
So what would you say your skate style is now from back then to now?
I've been asked that before, and the answer that I always give is my style.
Okay.
It's skate fantasy style.
Right. Okay.
Because in the middle of a JV set,
Right.
I can stop and start doing snapping.
Okay.
I can stop and start slow walking. So I'm not stuck on this particular style or that particular style. In the beginning, I was stuck on JB. I loved it. I loved it so much. I went to Chicago, despite what people think. I have been to Chicago. I have been to a Chicago skate party. So, nothing wrong with that, but I do like other styles. I'm from Cali as well. So I might want to stride.
Hey.
And then I don't just ATL ride. I might want to Ohio stride. I had actually, that brings me to a point, if I can interject.
Yeah.
I had a gentleman that came up to me recently and he apologized to me. He said, I was kind of upset with you when you did a video about striding versus ATL riding. And I was like, well, I wasn't really saying versus. I was just giving you some movements of how to begin it because I'm an instructor.
Right.
So I think people get the instructor part of me mixed up with the style part of me. And I think that's where the trouble and on Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is comes because people look at me and they say, oh, well, she's not doing this, she's not doing that. But you've been skating for maybe 20 years. You've been skating for 15 years. I may not even be talking to you. I may be talking to these skaters that just started 2 years ago, pandemic, that asked me, can you show me some of these things? Can you do more of that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Right? Or more of that on Facebook. Right. So, I do appreciate that gentleman coming up and actually apologizing to me. He said he even reposted me and kind of went off. Yeah. And I was like, you know what though? This is a pivotal moment in skate culture for a black man to approach me at a major skate party and apologize for saying something on social media about my skate style.
He didn't understand.
He said, I get it now. Wow. He said, at the time, I just didn't get it, but I get it now. He's not the only one. There was another person that came up to me in North Carolina. They did the same thing at a skate party. They apologized to me. They said, I didn't get it. I'm so sorry. Hug me. It was another black man. And that's special to me. I have to say black man because as a black woman, sometimes I feel so attacked on social media by the black male. And it's not everybody. I have so many people that, reach out to me and say, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I mean, I got the Richard Humphreys, the Bill Butlers, the people that I've studied with and OGs that compliment me all the time. Then I have 2 or 3 people that come at me like from left field, like, what did I do to you? I thought we were cool. So when I have these people that come up to me and apologize, it's just like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me feel so much better that you understand. There's a difference. I may be teaching. I may not just be doing what you do. That may be all you do. And you think, oh, she's not going to step on my territory, but I do more. I do a lot more. And I give from my heart. I mean it from my heart. I never mean anybody any ill will. I never mean anybody anything bad. It's just always so good. I'm always so like elated. And I just be like, oh my God, why did they come at me like that? What did I do? So I'm just like, you know what? It is skate culture. You have to take the good with the bad. And as you grow, to my entrepreneurs and business owners, as you grow and get and level up in certain things, there will be attacks. And I had to just come to grips with that, and I'm good. Like, you never see me stop. Never once did I quit. And I always say on all of my posts, keep going.
Keep going.
What motivates you to keep going?
All of this that we just talked about, all of, you know what, it's what they say, it's the haters that motivate you. So I actually get a lot from them. They may not want me to, but I get so much from them. Because now you just pushed me to go even further. Thank you.
Make you
How
go
about,
harder.
Thank you. Thank you for being my motivator. But on top of that, not just giving them the props, it's so many people that reach out to me that keep me going. So many people. I go to Barcelona, I go to Nicaragua, to, oh my God, what are all these countries I've been to? The Netherlands. Oh man, it's so many states and cities I could name, but all the states and cities that I've gone to, and people that have reached out for me to do their workshops. Come to workshops, San Diego. I did Worldwide Rollout Day at San Diego. That's another thing that inspires me, is Worldwide Rollout Day. Like, it's crazy. It's all these countries that come out for Worldwide Rollout Day. I started it in 2020, and then they're just taking off with it, and now I need more and more help. I need more help to help me, because I'm like, this thing is growing big. But it's just amazing how, things can just turn around in a day. Because literally, Worldwide Rollout Day was made in a day. It was just like a thought. Next thing you know, oh, I gotta start doing it because people want it. Next thing you know, people are signing up. And it's like over 50 countries, over I don't know how many states, cities, just, everywhere. It's just like skating together on one day. Everybody, the whole world rolls out. So it's really motivational.
Why do you think skating is kind of getting more exposure now, blowing up now? Why do you think that's happening?
Well, pandemic, for one thing. Before pandemic, it felt more underground. I can remember we had JB night at Skate Town. We had JB night at Sparkles of Smyrna, like 9 p.m. to 1 p.m. Perfect time for people to come. And it would be 5 people. It would be 10 people to show up. And the owners, they tried, to keep it going. But after a while, you got to pay for lights. You got to pay for, things going on in the rink. And it's only 5 people. It's only 10 at the most. And the best DJ in Atlanta. I'm not saying any names. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. But the best DJ was DJing these skate nights. And it was JB. Nobody was skating JB in Atlanta. Nobody. But these 5, 6 people I would skate with all the time, right? Then fast forward to pandemic. Oh my goodness. After I got dogged out for JB.
Yeah.
She ain't from Chicago. But we're not going back into that because so many people have apologized. But now everybody can skate JB, right? Anybody can skate. And now on Tuesday nights we have it and it's packed. It's an adult skate JV night. It's 25 and older. And it's all these people that show up. And it's been going for like, I think this is the second year. And so another thing is every skate style was starting to be aired on social media more. So you got riding, you got striding, and you can see it. And people are, well, I was the first person that started tutorials on Instagram for skating. I was the first person that started. No charge, no nothing. Before subscriptions, before all of that. I just started doing skate tutorials. Then more people started doing more tutorials and coming out with their own wherever they live or wherever they're from. And so people started finding out, oh, that's a style. Oh, I want to learn that. Oh, that's JB. Oh, that's Crazy Leg. Oh, that's ATL Ride. I want to do that. So you got people all over the world that are now doing all these skate styles. So everybody starts filming. Everybody starts taking this pandemic. You can't go anywhere. I know I was in my house. I was in my basement and then I took it upstairs and then I was like all over the place. And then we would go to skate, parks, which I do skate park too. Put the helmet on, the gloves, the knee pads. Shout out to 888. Okay. And Killer 8. And so when we started doing all that, it grew and grew and people started finding out like, how can I do that? And so more tutorials, and people got more advanced. And even the people that couldn't skate. Let's talk about that. To the new skaters. I would say, first of all, like I always say, keep going. Don't give up no matter what. Like, there are people out here that can't skate, that wish they could skate. Maybe because they don't have a rink. Maybe because they can't even afford skates. Maybe because they can't even afford to get inside the rink. They had come from families that, maybe, are not well-to-do enough to bring that person skating. I've had students that have come to me and the parent says, I can't bring them all the time, but I just appreciate you teaching them this one time or 2 times or 3 times. So I say to new skaters, do what you can to not give up. Sometimes you could just go outside. If you're, you get good enough. Put on your knee pads, put on your elbow pads, put on your wrist guards, put on your helmet, be safe. But don't give up no matter what. And no matter what haters say, no matter what people say, whatever you're doing is good. Whatever you're doing is good. Remember that. You can get better on things, but whatever you're doing is always good, right? Because the people that told me that in the beginning is what kept me going. So that's what I tell people. You don't have to look like anybody else. Do you. Have fun. Number one thing is have fun. From there, you can grow. Some people say, well, I want to go to another level. Okay, well, that's good. But don't knock other people for skating how they skate.
So, for your skate style, what kind of skates would you recommend?
Oh, good question. So, I have so many skates.
What I tell you, OG? What I tell you? I told you.
Now, I have 12 pair of skates.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's about to be 13 because my next ones are on the way. But,
she got you beat.
I've got heel skates. I've got short heel skates. I've got regular heel skates. I have boot skate. I have sneaker skates. I have, skates like we skate in Cali or Ohio. They're the small wheels, the little fiber wheels, the Stacey Adams. I have those. So I have so many skates, but I will say this. It depends on what style you mostly do, because I'm not going to change into 13 skates, in one night. I'm going to pick which ones I'm mostly going to skate like at this particular party or this particular event. So if I'm in Cali, I'm definitely taking my sliders. Right. So I'm going to take my 3200 Rydell. Shout out to Rydell. Okay. One of my sponsors. I'm going to take those, and I will take my sliders. I might take 3 different pairs of outdoor wheels, because if I want to dance on a certain wheel, I'm going to need my Radar crush wheels. They're the small ones, but they're like an 88. So you can still move. Yeah. But inside the rink, it may be a little grippy. Right. So I need my indoor wheels, which will be a 103 or higher, depending on how much slide I want. That's the hardness. And then, so I might just take my tool and change my wheels out versus taking different skates. Right. If that makes sense. Right. Make a lot of sense. Yeah. Oh, man. And no matter what skates you have on, have fun. Let me do that again. Have fun.
I think we about to wrap this up.
Okay. And A-Town, baby. A-Town.
Hey, we got Fantasy Atlanta Skate interviews, man. This was a great one, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you all.
Yeah, we got one more thing for you. Hold on one second.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Skate legends.
Oh my God. This is so awesome. I am cheesing so much.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate everything you're doing for the skate community
so
and all your hard work and dedication.
Atlanta Skate interview. We like to present this to you. For all your hard work and dedication, we appreciate it.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, this is so nice. To all my family, I want to thank God first and foremost. To my family, to my skate fam, to my friends, to the skate legends. I appreciate you so much, OG. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fearless. Yes. Oh, this was so nice.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Oh, man.
All right.
They're so special, and I'm matching. Yes. I had the best time, and I'm so proud of this, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you. This is amazing. Keep it going. Just keep going, don't give up.